Yeah, so the day actually started before we arrived today. Each of the student teams, working in collaboration with their teacher, came up with a problem that they saw here in the community at Country Day School. And they went off and did some research. So they actually interviewed or did surveys of other students to really gather some data around that problem that they want to try to address. And then today we kicked off the morning by really thinking about who are the users that are impacted by this solution. So we're using a human-centered approach to solving the problem and teaching students how to walk through that process of understanding problems from that user perspective.
It was an incredibly fast-moving day. Our students were put to work immediately by our future design team. They had to come up with solutions. They had to all brainstorm different ideas. The groups admired different aspects of everybody's ideas. My group was working on the idea that they felt like middle school students didn't have a really great balance in their lives between the things that they do here at CDS and their obligations outside of school. Our group decided that that would be the issue we would try and tackle. So then we all came up with some brainstorming. We worked really hard with the Future Design School. And it was interesting to notice that all of us had things in common between our different ideas.
It's not one time, so it's kind of crowded in the lockers, right? So different dismiss time for each classes. So it's not that crowded. Yeah.
So our whole reason for being at Future Design School is really to teach students about the skills that they need to be successful in the future and give them authentic opportunities to develop and flex those skills as they go through their school experience. When we think about those skills, we know that it's about creativity, collaboration, communication, critical thinking, and something we call constructive doubt, which is the ability to question information. So throughout our experience today, we've really scaffolded it to have the students be able to practice using those skills, to really reflect on how they're using those skills, because we know that's really what's going to set them up for success in the future.
So now you see these people are understanding that AI is actually going to become a crucial factor, which means we have to start planning for the future, because if we don't implement the needed steps.
Yeah, so what we'll do, we've got the students right now are divided up into 4 rooms, and each of them have been working with someone from our team at FTS. And then they're each going to pitch in the room here, and we've got some amazing judges who have come in. So we've got some alumni and some parents and community members, along with some staff here at CDS, who are going to judge each project. So they'll give the students some feedback based on how well they respond to user needs, how innovative their idea is, how well they work together as a team and collaborate. And then based on that, one winner will be chosen from each room, and they'll all go to the main stage over in the theater, and one team from each room will present their idea to the entire grade 8 class, and then one of those will be chosen by our judges as the winner of this year's Future Prize.
So today we worked with Future Design Schools on problems that we noticed in our everyday life, and we developed solutions to those problems and really worked with our team members in our groups and even our teachers to really figure out those solutions and notice what we can actually achieve when we try really hard to develop those solutions.
I learned that we really have to communicate with each other to make something really great. Yeah, and we made an app, so we had to communicate about all the features in it and how it's good for the community and for the judges. It feels great being a finalist. We worked really hard today, and we're all so grateful that it paid off. It was a great day.
I learned to just start. You don't have to put it off to someday. You have to start today, and you need to really try to develop those ideas as soon as they come to you, because making those opportunities now is so important. So start now.